out, touchback.
Entering
They'll start
play
at the
call.
25.
Defensive option strip zone coach suggestion formation split cover 3 match.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Spread. Give cushion. Spread.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seems to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here.
Give cushion. Pass. Spread.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Entering play call. Todd, there are 2 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 4 drop should be selected.
Second down play coming up.
Back off. Give cushion. Middle 3rd. Spread.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Entering play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably 2 of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
LSU now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Takes the grab, a chance to score. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys. Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Special teams, you have 5 options. Kickoff middle is selected.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. About returning returning it, but instead
Entering play
takes a
call
knee. It'll be a
formation.
touchback.
There are
They'll
6
start at the
categories.
25.
There are 2 subcategories. Option set to split 8 plays. You have 13 options. Free option, free high. There are 2
The
categories.
Oklahoma offense
Spread.
is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last
Spread.
possession ended in a pick. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Entering
Chris,
play
I think
call.
we all kind of get caught up
There are
in
2
third down.
categories.
What
You
is
have
an
7.
offense doing on third down?
4.
But I think what's
Dot-
also
and
important
cover 4
is how
punts.
well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a
Give
short
Christian.
gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that
Entering
first
play
down.
call 3. You have 11 options. Cover 2 and LP blitz is selected.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Here's the handoff. Fighting him off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Spread. Give cushion.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls
Entering
incomplete.
play
Brings up
call
2nd down.
There are 2
Get a
categories.
tight end
You
like
have
this,
9
and you know
options.
he's used to
Cover 4
dishing
drop
out the
should be
punishment, but
selected.
here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Middle 3rd.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a strong stiff arm. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think of Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Back, give cushion. Spread.
Gonna run it. It's Price. Gets into space at the 50.
There are a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Give cushion.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running.
Entering
That'll
play
probably be the
call
final play of this
There are
first
2
quarter.
categories. You have 9 options. Cover 4 drop should be selected. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 category. Formation. Split. Prevent. Free. Under. There are 2 categories. Cover 4 drop show you.
4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going.
Audible.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field.
Short cross.
They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going.
Entering
It's
play
incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on
cross.
1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Gives it to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it.
Short cross.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got a man down the middle.
Entering
Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Max protect.
Heading left after the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard
Entering
gain, so
play
it's 2nd and 3.
Tricks. There are 9
Great job by the
categories.
offensive
You have
line
5
here, opening up
options.
some holes and giving the
power
running
is
back room to
selected.
run on 1st down. Plays like this can
Inside,
open up the playbook for the
jets,
play caller,
slot
allow him
cross.
to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Max protect.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Jet sweep. Receiver trying to find some room. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Entering play call.
The offense
Tight
goes
slots.
with a
There
jet
are 9
sweep, and the
categories.
defense
You have
is
7
there. That is a
options.
tough
Slot
play to
cross is
defend.
selected.
But give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside.
And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Entering play call.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going.
Short cross.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
2nd down and goal.
Max protect.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
Entering
Now this
play call.
defense is so
Coach
caught up in all the wide
suggestions. There are
receivers,
8
they forgot
categories.
about
You
the
have
running
15
back. He's got
options.
this back there running
Patent
the
is
ball.
selected.
This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Convert to PAT, so the lead is now
Entering play
21.
call. Special teams. You have 5 options. Kickoff middle is selected.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the
Entering play
25-yard
call
line.
formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to split 8. Free high. There are 2
And the
categories.
Sooners
You have
offense is
7
back out on the
spread.
field. Last possession, they went for it on
Audible.
4th down, but
Spread.
got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Throws a stiff arm. They tackle him at the 38. Solid
Entering
gain.
play
Nice
call.
play there.
Free high. There are 2
Everybody always wants to
categories.
talk
You
about
have 7
quarterbacks and
formation.
receivers,
There
and don't get me
are
wrong, that's a
split.
big
There are
part
2
of the evolution of
categories.
the game
You
and
have
where we
a
are. But man,
spread.
for me, as a
Audible.
fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep
Entering
this
play
drive
call.
going.
Split. There are 2 categories. You have 8 options. Rush outside is selected.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that's a solid
Entering
gain.
play
Moves the
call.
ball to
Split.
the
There are 2
34.
categories. You have
That's the
8
thing with this
options.
guy.
Rush
He's got the
outside
ability
is
to flex
selected.
him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the
Spread.
quarterback safety blanket.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double
Entering play
coverage that
call
time.
formation.
It's a
There are
short
8
return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. HB stretch is selected.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to throw it deep. Aggressive call.
Entering paused screen. You have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call.
but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two.
You have
And that's a
14
missed
options.
opportunity by this
Verticals is
offense.
selected.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
Audible. Short cross.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Trying to go very deep there. Good
Entering
effort.
play
Now it's
call.
3rd down.
Doubles wide.
That ball just seemed to sail on
Okay.
him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got a receiver wide open here. And they finally make the stop, but a
Entering
huge
play
gain.
call.
Moves the ball into enemy territory. Out of the 49.
There are 9
And just like
categories.
that,
You
Chris,
have
all of a
5
sudden the
options.
offensive
HB
coordinator and the
Caldo is
quarterback,
selected.
they changed their approach.
Audible.
That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made
Entering
after
play
a
call.
big gain.
There are 9
What a
categories.
pitch
You
and
have
catch by
5
the quarterback
options.
and
A
receiver
right
for a
glance is
big gain
selected.
for this offense.
LSU has moved into the red zone.
Backs protect.
Hands off to the left. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into
Entering
the end
play
zone.
call. Coach
Touchdown,
suggestions.
Tigers.
There are 8 categories. You have
I think
15
we're starting to kind of
options.
see a
That
theme
attempt is
here, Chris,
selected.
today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding
Entering
job
play
of just
call.
reading the
Special
defense,
teams. You have
finding the
5
hole,
options.
and
If
being
a
able to
hold
pick
is
up big
selected.
yards and touchdowns.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. zone,
play
and they'll
call.
begin the drive at the
Formation. There are
25.
46. 3-3. Cover to invert.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And on the carry, he's heading left.
Yeah, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play.
Middle third.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And the junior able to get home with the
Entering
sack.
play. Big Nick 40. Out 3-3. There are 4
The offense comes back out there. Not much time
division.
left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Hand off to the right side. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call doesn't work. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Entering on screen, you have 5 options.
They'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
There are 6 categories. Split. There are 2 categories. You have 8. Cover 3 catch.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Entering play ball.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Entering play ball.
At the
Return
PAT,
right.
they trail 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
Shotgun. 5 WR. There are 12 categories. You have 14 options. For verticals is selected.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Wheel.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play. Made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a third down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. The defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the single back takes the handoff.
know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Cover 6
Here's
is
a great
selected.
example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop it behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Option is set to zone drop. There are 2 categories. You have
Second
9
down
options.
and goal upcoming.
Audible.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and trying to get them back into this game. And that's a great start.
Nickel, 40, there, safety fire.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
Turn right.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Defense is coming after him. Tight end makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game.
I had to make you choose on that one, brother.
And that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Backs protect.
The back's got it. Refusing to be brought down. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
There are 6 categories.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Backs protect.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards
Entering
there.
play formation. There are 6 option Y off trio WK. There are 12 categories. You have 21 options. Stick is selected.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Man, what
The pass is intercepted. He's at the 50. Across the 40.
Man.
So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Yeah,
Boy,
no.
this defense did exactly what they needed to do.
Entering
Come up
play
with a
call.
turnover here in the second half to get themselves
I
back in
missed
the
him.
game.
That's
They
what I was
get the
going to.
interception. Now,
Quarters.
can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense really score here? Touchdown,
Entering
Oklahoma.
play
A
call.
strong
Coach
fight back.
suggestions. There are 6
Now they'll set up for the point
categories.
after.
Okay,
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21.
Enter. Return right.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
While sync option is tight flip HB dive.
And the offense trots back out on the field again.
Max protect.
He's going to hand this off. Oh, there's the stiff arm. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. 2nd down after that previous play.
Max protect.
Ball handed off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Entering.
Well, I feel like they call
cross.
that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. The pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense keeps in possession. Recovers the fumble.
And
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30.
Max protect.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Hey, look, I was trying to
Just
extend it as long as I
watch him
could.
work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge?
Yes, sir.
Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
Nah, but I don't know. Yeah, that'd be weird too, bro.
Enter space zone formate power shot option trips. There are 9 categories. You have 5 options. HB power O is selected.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play.
Short cross.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Trips. There are
He's
9
looking for that deep
categories.
completion. I
5
love the chunk
options.
play. I
HB
love the
power is
idea of being
max
aggressive.
protect.
They just come up empty.
He'll hand it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Shot. Option. 5WR. There are 12 categories. You have 14 options. For verticals is selected.
No hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This one was a blowout at halftime. The offense has clawed back in it, and now a chance to get even closer. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Catch made on the left side. You start short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
What, Mark? What happened? There's stuff in there that you can put in a air fryer.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. At the 40, that'll be a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we
She only got the small one.
on 4th
You got a
down,
big
the
one.
receiver's got to run a route beyond the
She ain't about to let
sticks.
you make
Great
that big
awareness
one.
to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit.
Go make some
beyond the
chicken
sticks
tenders.
for the 1st down.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here.
Give cushion. Spread. Give cushion.
And now the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Entering play call.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Audible. Audible. Audible.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Quick throw over the middle. Oh,
That's an interception.
Entering play call.
That's an interception.
Cover 4 pawns.
Oh, that's an interception. Look at that. Hey.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Game moves into the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They'll run it here. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Play call. Shot 5WR parallel categories. You had 14 options for verticals is selected.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back
Short
on the
cross.
field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
Short cross.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. And heads out of bounds after a decent
Entering
game.
play call.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got it. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh my.
But they don't connect.
That's going to
Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Takes a spot. Shot single. Option. Jet sweep.
And Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down.
Entering play. Challenge play.
Yeah, right.
Entering play call. Tight slots. There are 9 categories. You have 7 options.
about to say, so come on.
Entering play call.
It looks like the head coach
slots.
made
There
a
are 9
smart move in
traits.
that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. See what the call is on first and 10.
Max protect. Up.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a
Entering
first
play
down.
call. Traits. There are 9
Sometimes I almost get
categories.
mesmerized
Max
watching
protect.
these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
Entering play call.
They'll bring him down
Traits.
after
There
just a
are 9
short pickup.
categories.
Second
Short
down
cross.
after that run on the previous play.
Post. Audible.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Bro, that's
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Entering play
Too much on that one.
call. There are 9.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
I should have waited for
Tackled
75.
inside the 40, and it's good enough for a
Entering
first
play
down.
covered flow.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout.
I knew it.
And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. He's past the 30. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. He played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
Return left is selected. Return right.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down.
Entering play call formation. There are 8 categories. Close. There are 6 categories.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Play action here on first down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. It's picked off again. The 4th for this QB today. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Across the 40. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make...
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering tops. Yes.